All right, guys, welcome back to the Duck Chronicles. It's been a while. The ducks have grown, and they've grown a lot more courageous. They like to come out and be more duck-like than they were. Hey, ducks! So they've been on about 90% of the back property at this point. They've started venturing further during the day. They're heading over to the little food forest now. Little chickens are there. I wonder what she's upset about. Aha! Good girl! I don't know if you guys caught that. Good girl! Good girl. There it goes. That's it's a not so bad bird. That was just a turkey vulture, and it's no threat to the ducks. But if they see a big avian bird, they know to worry about it. And look at that, Lucy Lou! Good girl! Good girl! Bad bird! Good girl! All right, Lucy. No, you ain't going in right now. Good job. All right. So, what I wanted to show you guys today, before that fortuitously happened, is the new sprouting system. Now, what I want to be clear about is I'm not saying to go out and get these little buckets. These sell for about $1.50 at Home Depot, and I just wanted a smaller version of the old system. If you have some old Tupperware laying around and you have enough pieces that are about the same size, you can do it with that. If you use the big butter tubs, like the like the big 5-pound tubs of butter, save those. Those would work perfectly. What you don't want is something shallow and flat to do this in, because of course here comes the jets to strafe me. If you have a flat, shallow container that holds about the same amount, your seeds are going to dry out a lot faster, and we'll just wait that out. I don't want to restart this video because I don't think I'm going to get that on video again. We'll check the chickens out and the ducks while Lockheed strafes my home with an F-16. When I moved in, guys, I thought this was so cool. Look at the jets! Yeah, after about 3 weeks, I'm like, yeah, this is... I think they actually... You know, you won't hurt my feelings if you fast forward past this space. Come on! Alright, I think we're at least heading outbound soon. You know, that thing goes faster than that! I would have just started over if I didn't have Lucy on video there. Okay, anyway, if you have a shallow container for your sprouting system, so you have the same amount of sprouts, and let's say it was a container that was like 4 times the dimensions this way, you only have like that thick of seeds, and they're going to dry out really fast. And that means you're not going to end up with nice, beautiful sprouts like this. Now, actually, I have a couple more of these buckets. I'm probably going to add another bucket to the system, which is really easy to do. You just drill holes in another bucket and continue your stack. So the way this works, this is the oldest bucket, and this would be ready to feed today. And then this is the one from the day before, and this is the first days, or the last days. I'm sorry. So this is the oldest one. This was started like 4 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 1 day ago. So the way we're going to do this, what I have here is I have 2 buckets, and you don't have to do it this way. It's just really easy to do this way. So now you'll see how these buckets work. They have holes in the bottom, all except one. And you can see the water leaks out. So I just have it sitting here in my outdoor sink. So there's my newest bucket. So I'll take my old stack, boom, like that. So now the one that's closest to being fed is the highest. And once you get your cycle running, you'll be good. Now there's no reason to waste this water. So we'll dump that through, and it'll just strain through all of them. Kind of like a mash tun brewing beer. So it'll take a while for that water to percolate down. Now what I'll do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run this one more day. It's pretty cold out, and I think we can get a better yield out of our sprouts than that. So what you do is we get our new bucket, just like this, fill it up with sunflower seeds, all right? And then sit it in here and fill it up with water. And then while it's full of water, set it on top of the top one so you've got weight all the way down. And all you do is just run as many buckets as you need to run. One-handed ain't easy. It'll come. Ah! I'll get it out later. It's not stuck. It's just I can't do it with one hand. So just run as many buckets as you need, And then you end up, you know, every so many days, or every day, once you get going, every day you have a feed bucket. And when you empty this bucket, all you do is make it your next soaking bucket. And just keep running it. Take your newest one to the bottom and keep your stack running. The reason, again, that this is only this far along after 4 days, actually 1 day of soak and 4 days of grow, is that it is pretty cold outside, and I've been leaving it outside. If I just move this into the garage, it'll grow faster. If I move this into my extra bathroom and let it just sit in the bathtub, I mean, it would be green by now and much further along. But I don't want to bring it inside, so I'm going to add one more bucket. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and let these grow another day, and I'll come back with another video, and I'll show you that one more day of growth, and we'll feed some ducks. Take care, guys. But it's that easy. And real quick, the reason I do this, it gives them a high vegetation intake during the winter when we have less grass for them to feed on. That's one thing. It's really good for them. They really like it. And in the coming episodes, if you haven't seen the first few seasons of Duck Chronicles, you'll see how I use it as a training tool. Once they know, like when I first feed them this stuff tomorrow, they're not going to know what it is. It's going to take them a while to really get kind of like excited about this. But what will happen is this little red bucket will represent duck happiness. And that means I can use this bucket to train behaviors into my birds. And we'll be talking about how to do that through the rest of the season.